Being broke. So good, isn't it, sometimes, when you're not got no money. Yeah. Not having no money all the time is not too bad. Like, my phone is broken now. Obviously I've done one video just with it. On the front camera it's cracked. So yeah, it's lovely, innit? Got my nice 50p worth of change. So yeah, just walk into the shop now, guys, as well. So yeah, you'll see the difference. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to film on the back. Luckily the back's okay. And it's these trackers in question that the phone fell out of. But Samsung screens and Motorola. Some iPhones, like the very good batteries, what iPhones are. Just when you get a cheap phone like TCL and some Nokia, some phones are cheap. Like, this only cost me 120, 130, I think, something like that, I can't remember. And it was second hand to 5G. It's only a year old. But yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Go Derby City Centre, man, it's a shithole, man. Like a wooden box, been broke all for. Monster cannons everywhere. It's fucking disgusting if you ask me. But yeah, who remembers when you could get 50p worth of pop, well not even 50p, 20p or 17p. If you had 60p, look, you had another 10p left, you can get 3 bottles. About 2 litre bottles, but now you can only get the one, and that's diet. Like, the taste hasn't changed much, not really, only a little tiny bit, but mad, isn't it? The world's gone mad. Just think how many times people walk past here, loads of times. I'd have been all grass at one point, debating whether to buy an electric bike now, but I mean, the speeds are okay. Just when foreign people ride them, they make them look bad for the people in the UK live over here. But yeah, Derby City Centre is a deprived area, I say it is, but you've got all these big corporate shops for people have got no money, like Pandora and that lot. This is why I avoid them. If you want jewellery, go other places, there's better shops. If you're going to save up for it, is it really worth it going to these dear places? Not really, because I'd love a car. I'd love something like that BMW there. It's a one-time car, but I'd have an M140i, but they're alright. They're classed as shit, but they're not on there. So yeah, walk to Tesco. All these people, these cars all parked up there, big posh cars as well. It's amazing how people can afford to run stuff nowadays. Unless you've got the money. If you haven't got the money, then oh no, it's not good, is it, guys? It's not good. Yeah, the sound quality on this one, I replay it back, is crap, but when I play it on the computer or something, 4K is better. So I'll get a better photo doing the old one, don't worry. So yeah, obviously sometimes I don't do intro videos, it's just a serious video. But yeah, nice 50p and walking in my Air Force Ones. I'd rather though have a nice pair of trainers. If you're doing loads of walking with or without money, it don't fucking matter. Well, it's nice to have a nice pair. You know what's that for a car? There is some tossy wankers in Derby City Centre, trust me. Hey. And this fucking thing isn't healed right. I've been getting arrested for riding my fucking bike in the town. People most indicate, most people don't around here. It's good that you do. Look, it's a shithole. London Road's a fucking massive shithole. You got all these takeaways look manky. Dominic's, don't get wrong, there's my takeaway. Could do a cleaner sign or do something with it. If you've got a good business, why don't you make your signs look better? Make it look clean. Like that, that's not been touched for ages. Someone's rammed into it. Have they been charged for it? No. Probably have, if they have. Well then it hasn't been fixed. There was a car crash years ago, 2-3 years ago now. I crashed his car into the wall. Up near Derby Way. And this has not been replaced, he paid for it. I know the bloke that did it, well I don't know him. But yeah. He crashed it drink driving, and he bought me a pint, and he was in the pub anyway because of alcohol. Like, how stupid are people? I mean, would I want to be friends with him though? He said he was going to give me money. I want to be funny, they're illegal, but that's definitely illegal. How is that allowed? And they're not getting stopped. Yeah, the average man on like scooters, like electric bike things, to go and get some jobs to make food, sell food, which is good. If they're not going fast, then why are they getting stopped as well? It's not good. I bet the foreigners do use these and go fast with them and stupid with them, but they shouldn't. That's why they're making them banned, illegal. I don't think people should be judged for it, or what they're trying to use. If you're using it, right, take it to hospital and stuff. So if you've got a pregnant wife and you're flooring it, say like a screw like that, if you're using it to hospital, yeah, okay, fair enough. But if you're not using it for that, you're just riding around like a yobbo, then yeah, maybe you do deserve to have it taken off you. What you not got the pop in or 55 fucking p? Then I have to walk back home. Yeah, it was 3 days to get paid. Turns out to be 55p when I've only got 50p. On Club Card you can't really do that, I don't think, when you try and spend it. You got 50p in there and 5p on the card. Well, let's go for a little walk around and see if we can find any change on the floor. You normally do like a little scavenge hunt. This is what you do when you've got no money. It's called a little adventure. Yeah. Sometimes they drop it around this area because schools and businesses, people drop money. Yeah. I'll get it if you're stinking rich and you drop a pound on the floor. Not to when you haven't got it, it's a lot of money. Yeah. I wish there was like a machine. If you find euros or you got like a euro, like what I've got left, fucking maybe just start building. Like you could put it in the machine and change it. Obviously you've got these currency places, but it's a bit embarrassing taking a euro in there. Yeah, well, yeah, obviously I've done a kind of bit better, see, not for money though, but for like loose bits. Well, I've asked people if you got 5p spare just to get a drink. But people say, yeah, no worries. Like if someone asked me, nah, and if you've got one, and they wanted a Monster, for example, and said, I need 50p or 20p or something, I'd give it them, because I know I've got coffees at home, but it's sometimes nice to go and actually go buy a drink. That's a coffee mug thing. Yeah, it's a British gas one, I can tell. But yeah, I'd give it to somebody, my last bit of change. I had 55p on card as well, but I spent it on gifts. But to be fair, in the long run of it all, I do get it back on Google Points. You know, that card's had a bit of a ding. And yeah, you get it back on Club, like, it's like Club Card points, we say, like loyalty things on Google Play. You get movies half price, or like so many points, 100 points, and you can get a film like for free. But obviously you get them for free anyway. You wait every 2 weeks to earn the point, and then when you're paying on for it, paying by card, you put an extra to it on your card. So you do get free movies. I got Deadpool, the new one with Wolverine, and that's a really good film. But I know everyone says, why don't you use Netflix? But sometimes it's nice to have a good film on YouTube, and if you don't have Netflix or you lose the account or delete it, you've got it on YouTube for free. Obviously if you lose your Google account, delete it, then obviously you have to start again. But DVDs are good. Like the old days, just so much better. Like even with mobile phones, like we didn't need this worry of smartphones today. And nowadays, people are drinking alcohol on the streets, man, for fuck's sake. Migrants in the hotels, doing what they want and what we can't do, making us look bad. Like, I've got a takeaway that I go to, and he's a good lad. And then we've got obviously Brenda's Cafe. He helps me out sometimes. Like, if I buy things from him, he gives me a free bottle of water every now and again. He gives me free a drink every now and again, but here's my situation, I'm not rich as fuck. Obviously if I was, guys, I'd have my 5-car garage, and the reasons why I'd have these cars BMW M3 E36 convertible for nice sunny warm day. Toyota Hilux is a daily shitbox. Mercedes Sprinter motorhome converted to myself like Maybach style. Nissan GT-R for drag racing, and a Land Rover Discovery for filming. Like breakdowns if my other car broke down, you know what I mean? We do have this little fantasy. But yeah, bank holiday Monday. So we'll do a bank holiday Monday. Nostalgic rant. Shall we say it's called? Right, let's walk around these areas. Well, I'll go for a little walk and film actually, to be fair, and if I do find a change, it's good. So there was a bit of a protest here yesterday. Not very good, is it, if they're not getting members in the moaning like a little bitch and they ain't got any people in. Not even of that. I want to go to for fuel nowadays. That's in the Kia van. Did I just walk that way? Yeah, cool as a car, normal car. You know, I don't know what's with the red alloys on it, well, red trims. I've not had a single joint in a few weeks, nearly a month. Got my back here still, so yeah. I'm getting cheap stuff. Like at the minute, I've got money at the moment coming in on this week. Just a day or two before is a bit shit. It always is. I don't know why. The last 72 hours before is really shit. But then I look back on it when I got paid, thinking, what have you been grovelling about? What have you been moaning about? Yeah, look at all these people. All got money all their little lives. Some people are good. Some people don't have a care in the world. Yeah, look at all these people vaping and oh, you can't moan if you haven't got money and you're vaping or you're drinking. Caught them habits. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So many stupid people. So I have to get cheap energy drink. If I get one, I get one. It's 50p, I still got one here. It's just wasted last bit of change. When you go down to the Euro, it's even worse. I have all these people pissed out there, walking on. All got their money. Fucking hell, it's actually open. Fucking hell. Last time I went in there was a wedding. I didn't even want to go. Right. I didn't even go to the main wedding, went to the after-do party, and what the fuck? God, it was so awkward. I was with my ex-missus, kept texting her, she gave me some cakes the day before, went there, and then a few days later, I got fucking dumped. So that was good, isn't it? These past 10 years have been a bit shit, and it's been a bit good. Obviously it's getting better now. What I need, if we need, get some famous memes in on your social media, then you can make more things like views, more money, and these stupid fucking trolls are arseholes. So hard for them to say like, you only got so many views. Yeah, that's my money there. People watching my views, my videos, and commenting, speaking about it. Even a troll to hate on it. You just gave me a view, mate. Where's this go to? Is this going about? Oh, it's a dead end. Holy shit. Yeah, I've never seen this bit. Oops. Oh well. So, a lot of baths coming soon in the video. Maybe soon, hopefully. Bit of a mental health and anger at the minute. I've not been able to do it. I've not been bothered about doing it. What time is it? Yeah, just scrolling on his phone's terrible. I fucking would have to drop it yesterday where my front camera breaks though. Bit of a piss take. I'll even buy about garbage gone. Or in the van like that would be nice. Yeah, that style. Trouble is it'd have to be fucking auto. And I can go see people more. Go to a friend that lives in Sheffield, for example. I don't know if you do watch this video. Veto is the code word. Look at these older streets though. Now look how old that is. Fucking hell, that's pretty, that's a nice, beautiful. So yeah, fucking hell's he looking at? Yeah, just look at it all. Old streets. Why do people get all mardy when you're filming? It's like, the way he looked to me then, he's like he wants a fucking fire. Like people do. Chavvy roadmen on there. That was a fucking thing, man. You're allowed to film. You can do whatever you want. Plus then you might catch bell ends on the streets. Look at this. Definitely doesn't look like a drug dealer. Chameleon tint on your front. I think that is shit, to be honest. God, every time I see a bar on, I think, should I put my lock on it and just run away? It's got a lock on it, it's an old bar, a Polo. Probably thinks, that bloke looked at me like that and I was going to break into somewhere. Oh no. Some people are so dumb, man, in town. But yeah. Do you know what, I'm just going to cross over here. God, I can't be bothered to walk over there. People all drinking on a bank holiday Monday, how dumb people are. And then they get into fights. Like, I always smooth out, but I'd rather do that. At least then you're not gonna go out and stab somebody, put somebody in pain. Because at least with that, you can get it on a ticket and then pay them back when you've got the money. It's like a loan system, isn't it? But like how cash converters work. Ah, well. Yeah, that's the burdens, that car. I'm walking like a twat, like a shit in 10. Alright, that's someone else. Yeah. These roadmen, I think they just act right. They do walk like they shit themselves. There you go, I could be technically on the phone talking. But if people are not used to people in 2026 filming, then you need to get a grip. People do it for money. I'm trying to. If it ever became rich, like I got paid $1,000 a video, every video for so many views, and it was continuous for like 50 years, like years and years on, then that'll be good. But it ain't gonna happen. If it did, it'd be cool, and I would have money every single day. Or £1,000 a day would be nice. But yeah, I got some YouTube videos to catch up on anyway. These old parking meters used to put fucking people put money in the fuckers. People used to drop the money around. But nowadays people pay on card nowadays. Yeah, cool as people with posh cars. Like if you got the money and you're doing it. Like I would drive around if I had like a supercar and I'd live in Derby for a month, live in my flat for a bit, and then buy something nicer. And then hand it back in. Like even if it was all smashed up. I'm not saying you should smash your flat up. And then just hand it in to them and then move out. So why didn't you hand it in soon enough? Well, just looking for somewhere better to live. But you can't choose where you live unless you can't afford it. And it's well, geographic and money. And if you know people who live there, family, you need to know. Because I'd love to live in Matlock Bath, but you need the money, you need to know people who live there. And unfortunately, I don't. Yeah, this area's got so bad. It's that bad that it's not even worth living around here. And just look how thick people are nowadays. You can't even call anyone thick without getting in trouble. Fucking hell. Fake blow. So yeah, 50p drink. These only used to be like 35p. I reckon it should be in it with 30p, 35p. And the big ones used to be 75, now it's £1. And some shops even a bit bigger, I think it's £1.50. I'm going to do a comparison on them as well. To get a bit more money. Yeah, but even a 50p drink, fuck it, it's a bit of an energy. They're not good for you, but if you're on the poverty line sometimes, when you're poor, piss poor, You go watch me and I find fucking 5 pence on it or a quid. That'll be fucking annoying. But yeah, sometimes you feel good if you can find it. I couldn't find it probably. Yeah, that Ford Galaxy then. Fucking fake blow off out of loud exhaust. It did sound cool, but I was expecting like an RS3 or something, RS6. But no, I'd have an RS6. I have a couple of cars, Lamborghinis and that lot. But what I would do is get a coach, all my mates, buy one of them, and have all my friends to go out everywhere. But yeah, it is what it is. Dreams are dreams. Well, obviously I can't drive that. If I say, look, you can't drive completely, or you can have auto, it would be good. I can have autos. But yeah, Albatross coaches. Fucking hell, they're coming up in the world, moving up in the world. Do you know what? When you got no money, when you're broke, it's piss poor, you can sit here and chill. And that's what I'm gonna do. Chill out here and sit here, watch the world. And yeah, being piss poor is not too bad sometimes. How you being poor? Sometimes you still can do a few things in life. Ride your bike everywhere. This is an analysis on how many people actually judge you and how many people don't. But what I'd do is I'd do like a doughboy, pull up in like a shitty old shitbox, not a freewheeler. I'd have like a Ford Fiesta, a crappy old Fiesta's worth 500 quid, a grand. And then think, oh, I'm poor, and then drive fucking and with money, and then go into a Lamborghini and buy a nice car there, brand new, with 0 miles on the clock or 1 mile. So it gets the fuel tank in it, just to see how many people are judgmental. You know, I might keep this phone for a bit. This one's alright, to be fair. Some cheap phones are okay, like those ones, they're good. But this seems really cheap because of plastic. Right, not very good. The screen's good-ish. When you're typing out, it's good, responsive. There's good screen quality. But anything that's 1080p or less is shit. But if it's 4K screen, then yeah, it's good, like 2160p, because then the camera's going to be 2160p. This hasn't got wireless charging, but it's got everything else wireless, but like that. But I don't mean not wireless charging. Not many people do wireless charge, unless you've got a car and you're wireless charging. I get that, but USB cables are better because you can move your phone about and do things. But yeah, sitting here, 50p drink, sat here without any money hardly. Oh, maybe look at my trainers are battered. God, it's a bit cold, brown people. He probably goes to Chippy every fucking night. Oh, he doesn't go to Chippy. He doesn't go to McDonald's. He has fucking caviar every night or something like that. Goes in a nice little restaurant with his wife. 50 grand payment. But I'd rather not be in fucking debt like him though. Buying finance and that lot. Only keeping 20 grand to yourself. Not complaining. Sometimes it is good to have not enough money soon for a few days. Like now, I feel a bit of shit, really depression. Because why I always want money to get out places, do things. But you haven't really got the freedom if you're on universal credit and stuff like that. But I want to see what some celebrities think, and some people you think like having money. But with mental health, they do put you on benefits where you can't do things. But I should be on high rate money. If I was, I'd be alright, I'd be doing things. But it is what it is. But yeah, this is the deprived area. Oh, this is a war memorial park. Like, you know what, if I had my own little company, gardening still, if I could do it full time, like whatever, or even do it part time with my YouTube business and that, I'd have this place done up. I'd have paid people to do it. Obviously, don't charge the council, and have it all cleaned up and ready for people to sit all the time. Put some like nice little cushion things. No, not screwed down, but it would get nicked because of these. Look at how the walls falling apart. It just shows you how bad Derby really is. Fiat Panda or Suzuki. That's what I'd love something like that actually. But even being a broke man having a small little shit car like that, it would be actually nice. But people, if you're poor and you've got like a little cheap car and you don't get money like me, but if you've got the ability to drive and a little bit, say like an extra 100 quid or 500 quid more, say if you're on like £1,000 extra and not working and you're saying you're poor, But then again, if you was on a good minimum wage or working wage or benefits wage, then you'd be alright, you can do things, you don't have to moan. But even if you are poor, you get an extra 50 quid, but you somehow can afford to drive a car, you can't complain because you've got a car as long as you've got fuel. If you can go more further places, and then you shouldn't moan about it. You should be able to be happy, but I get people that's not. Like if I had a car now, it would be so cool. But then again, even having a push bike, I can still get back. People say, well, ride your bike. But I don't know about driving, if it's good enough to do. Look at this. I call these Tesla wankers. No, I don't judge all people. If you've got money and you're good, then okay, I like that. But if you're a snob and you're like a dickhead, then yeah, you are a dickhead. But some people were broke are good people, some people were broke are bad. I think doesn't matter. Well, it actually doesn't really matter wealth too much. But if you're saying, I'm poor, but I can't do this, but I'm paying all it on, I'm spending on fags, then don't moan about it and complain. If you've got too much money, don't complain. Give it to people. Fucking hell. Noisy cars. Ford Fiesta. That's what I was saying. Psychic, I told you. I don't know about psychic readings and stuff like that. People are doing on TikTok. I'm speaking to a few people that do it. Maybe one or two that I fancy. But they know I'm talking about them, like in a good way. Mobile phone zombies. What pisses me off though is if you're going to school, you got your kids and you're driving around the corner in a posh little car like that. Like, just make a fucking walk. Even if you got millions and you're going to school, I bet you wouldn't have to be home. You don't have to go to school, you could be homeschooled. I know more and more people are getting their kids to be home taught, which is good. That looks nice, but I'd love to eat in there, but spicy. And it could be expensive, might not be. But maybe one day if I got a spare 50 quid, I might do something. But I do see if I can do a scratch card. But like I say, if I helped out people, always let me go, thank you. I'll trust taxis. Big shout out to them if you want a taxi, get them. No, but if I had a real roof like that, right? If I had the money, I'd help people out saying, look, the answer 80% out of 100, you've got to get a score of 80%. If you can figure that out, then I'll give you money. If you don't, if you get a low dumb question and you're stupid, then I ain't gonna give you the money to help you. Why is the bus stop there? Oh, it's the bus stop, innit? Fuck's sake. Yeah. And I'd love to have a tick system in this shop here. What trouble is, it'd be 50 quid, 100 quid on Monster. I'd be walking in. But I'd rather do it at a cafe and buy one bit of food every now and again. But I could text him, but he did say if you want to do it. Oh, that taxi's getting big now. And he's not indicated it's all to be fair. He could be nice to one person, he could be a cunt to the other. Never mind. That is my favourite. Jesus Christ. The size of him is like MC Grinder from fucking People Just Do Nothing. But yeah, sometimes having not enough money sometimes is good. I'm going to see my friends, mum and dad, that's why they'll be going out to Burton. I've got no money, but they say they'll go out and do things, or get me a coffee. I don't mind that. Like, then again, if I complain that I've got nothing, but I've still got family or like adopted family that's not been officially adopted me, but they call me adopted. And yeah, why should I moan? I think, yeah, I just realised, yeah, I need to be a bit more grateful in life and I take too many people for granted too much. Like, what I'm saying is, guys, don't take too many people for granted too much. Like, I don't know. What I'm saying is, if you take me for an advantage, like for a good thing, don't do it. Like, if you take me to advantage, what I'm trying to say is basically don't worry about it. Look after yourself. If you rely on me as like for mental health or talking, I don't mind that. But if you want to try and do something better yourself, get something out there, do something. But having no money or having money can be bad. I want to see who has actually got loads of money and are you still depressed. But then again, then it'll come down to mental health and not having anything to do. But it would help if you did have money to go out and do things. What the hell? The hell? I thought that was like a solar bowl in there, toilet there, crapper. Yeah, okay, no. If you had something to do money-wise, but even things to do if you had like a car or bike, you could get out there and go places. But then you could say you've got a bike, you can go out places. There's only places like Littlehaven that I will go to. But then with own people up that way, is where I live, there's someone there I really don't like, and I don't like to bump into them. And then it just ruins my day if I see them. Like I know that he's got a free will to live, go drive past me wherever he wants. I could ride past him if he wants. But then again, we both don't like to clash. Like to go past each other, because, yeah. They want to be friends with me, but I don't want to be friends with them. But they always going out moaning, saying they've got no money. But they have, but they're buying RC cars. Cut down on it. But if you're on more money, why are you complaining? I got no money, but I've got 200 quid saved in the bank. Oh, but I need 50 quid to do this, I can't afford to do it. Take the money out. Fuck's sake. If you do put it back in, you do put it back in, but if you don't, then don't complain. It's just people complain too much, guys. Yeah, this is quite a serious video of mental health, this video. But maybe these make it worse, maybe they make it bad. It's because I have been sober, and you do think a bit more better about things in life. And you do think. Shit, he was acting respectful. I don't know to get that or not, but yeah, there probably might be extra freedom of getting up hills more, because my mental health and a lot, I don't like riding, so I've lost the ability. Maybe I can get the ability to ride. I wanted to buy that car, but he wants way too much. To be honest with him, I had to give him like 300-400 quid, and he wants like near £2,000 now, he would. £1,000. Not worth it. I'd rather get a 3-door. Like, they are rare, they are cool, it is cool. But yeah, imagine if I did get a car, like something, if I can work something out, guys, and I do get a little car, it will have to be for every single use. Like having one car would be like using it for like 3 cars uses, like if I had 3 cars, if you know what I mean. Like, but I like estate cars though, a van style camper and all that, or even one of them, that would be cool. People don't look after them. If someone wants to give me a car, pay for it, or all I have to do is pay for the fuel, I'll do it. But if I can get mobility, maybe I will get a car. Maybe filming it, maybe if I'm allowed to, but some restrictions where you can't speed or go abroad. Like I want to do that, go on a racetrack. Like you can't with them kind of cars. Unless they change the rules, I don't. But yeah, there's car meets I'd love to go to, but I can't make it. And then there's places where I don't have any sense of direction, or don't get paid in time. But now my bed has been, off TikTok Shark has been refunded, because apparently I wasn't in, but I was. Well, it's not saying that. Saying they've lost it, the delivery. Guys, don't use TikTok Shop, because they're crap. Don't use them, guys, because I'm not going to. Lost my parcel, so forget it, I'm not using them anymore. Going to use eBay only, or mainstream shops. That big TikTok shouldn't be allowed to do that.